Alright, welcome back folks to episode 4 of Road to Top 10 OU. And today we are going to be using a different team. We are using Rain today. And this is a team I think Storm Zone made it a few months back. But I did pick it off of Pokeaim. But I did make a change. I added Barraskewda instead of Primarina because it's just really good under Rain. And just Terra Water liquidation is just brainless spamming, right? So yeah, then just standard defensive Pelipper, Iron Thread is max. For rocks and spinning, we have Specs Kingdra, who I have put Ice Beam on instead of Hurricane, and I have put Weather Ball on instead of like Hydro Pump because I don't want to miss and just pull my hair out. So then we have max defense Toxic Rogue, nearly max defense, but it's basically defensive, and this thing is actually pretty good into many opposing threats, and it especially shuts down stall pretty much, right? Garganacle, it can't beat it 1v1 under rain because of the dry skin healing. It shuts down Zamazenta after turning into a ghost type. With Encore, it shuts down Ogerpon as well, so it's a pretty good mon. Then we have Choice Band low kicks for just you turning around. You can pretty much see this team has a lot of momentum. U-turn, flip turn, U-turn. So yeah, let's run this and hopefully we climb even more in this episode. Let's find our first game. Okay, so we got a game and immediately we see Ogerpon, Wellspring, which means the water spam is not an option, obviously. Okay, I definitely lead low kicks. Leads well into everything. As Raging Bolt comes out. Okay. I think I definitely go Treads here. If he specs, it does knock me out, the Thunderclap. He indeed was specs, and that is annoying as hell. That is really annoying, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I just Earthquake here as Great Tusk comes out. And I definitely go out into Pelipper. As Rapid Spin does get clicked. But I will click U-turn here. As he misses Stone Edge, which is huge. I mean, it wouldn't have killed me, but it's still pretty huge. If I go Barraskewda, I'm gonna go Barraskewda, and I'm gonna Liquidation. If he does go Ogerpon, I can always go into Toxic Rogue. Man, this is the problem, right? With battling on low ladder, anything could happen. I definitely go Toxic Rogue here. As Horn Leech gets clicked, does nothing. And I don't think you U-turn. I'm gonna go hard Barraskewda exactly. I could CC, but I think I'm still gonna click Liquidation. Yeah, and just pick up the KO. Okay. And he does go Ogerpon. We will always go Toxic Rogue. He basically can't really touch us. Does have a Horn Leech, obviously. Horn Leech did how much? It did 18.7. So it does 35 now. I'm gonna Encore. Bro, I have dry skin. Bro, who is revving their bike up at this time of the day? My god. Anyways. So yeah, I think I just go for a Toxic here into anything that wants to take it. Wouldn't be Knock is better. I think knockoff is just better. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock because getting rid of Corviknight's helmet is gonna be really good. Oh, he's not stopping. What are you doing? Okay, now I'm gonna toxic. That's a forfeit. Toxic Rogue, I'm telling you, man, this mon stops a lot of the big hitters in the meta right now. So we do get a win there, pretty quick game. We're gonna find the next game. Okay, so we're back with the next game and a pretty interesting team from my opponent. It is definitely Trick Room. I think it is at least. But we see a Diancie, which we don't normally see, and we also see a Triplum. But he does not have any water resist whatsoever on his team. So Barraskewda Kingdra just pretty much go insane this game. He does lead off with Ogre Pawn, which does make sense. I think it still Oko's me the Ivy Cudgel from it because it is stab and 120 base power with the mask. So I can't risk it. I'm gonna have to go Iron Shreds. See spikes. Okay. I will go for rapid spin. Once, exactly. Now we're faster than this thing. We have broken the sturdy as well. And I'm just gonna get up my own rocks. As he goes for low kick and does tremendous amounts of damage to us. We will Ice Spinner here. Just for the damage. As he does just knock me out. That is fine. We will just indeed go Barraskewda and Liquidation. That's one mon down and possibly the biggest threat to my team down. These four get O-code without terror. And I think Hydreigon does live. I think it lives even with Terra. I'm not sure after rocks. It might die after taking rocks. But we have a Kingdom in the back as well, right? And low kicks also is just pretty insane in every single game. They are gonna start the timer here. Our opponent's taking forever. Hydreigon does come in. I mean, I don't really have a switch in for this mon at all. And I don't know if it knocks it out or not. I think Hydreigon has pretty good defense. Does Toxic Rook do much in this game? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go into this death. Loaded dice? Physical Hydreigon? Okay, wow. That is not something I expected at all. But sure. I mean, I will just Drain Punch here. You see something new every day. Especially on the lower ends of the ladder. How much did that do in total to me? Does knock me out with Earthquake, but he does have a defense. His defense is basically down 1 point, so we can just go into Barraskewda and kill it with Liquidation. I'm gonna Terra for good measure, because why not? I mean, basically I need the Terra on this thing. I mean, that's some big damage, but Barraskewda was not gonna take a hit from anything anyways, right? Yeah, Hydreigon comes out again. I will go Pelipper. Pelipper does take 2 pretty easily. And it's definitely loaded dice. Okay. We will U-turn. I'm still faster. I don't think Hydreigon gets any priority, right? Not being stupid or something. Does Hydreigon get Sucker Punch? Don't tell me. Please, no, 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 no. No, no, it doesn't. Stop. It doesn't get Sucker Punch. No. I think I might be tripping. I'm so sure it does not get Sucker Punch. I mean, hey, I guess we'll find out as soon as he wants to make his move. He hasn't used his Terra yet, which is always a warning sign. Anything can happen with Terra. But I think with just the overwhelming power of Barraskewda, I think the only thing that can take a hit from it is something like a Terra Grass Mega Diancie. Okay, so we do kill the Hydreigon there. And I think whichever Mon he goes into now is going to Terrestrialize. And it's fine, because I still have the Kingdom in the back. We kill the Hatterene as well. I don't think there's any Terra that can save him, because we basically have a low kicks in the back. Diancie does come out. Let's see what Terra it wants to go for. Might be Terra Grass. It also doesn't decide to Terrestrialize at all. So my opponent is just not... Maybe he just doesn't know that Terrestrialization is legal. This thing might just be Terra normal. No, he just doesn't decide to Terrestrialize. So we get the win there. Pretty nice. And we will get our next game. Right, so it's a weather war now. Sun versus rain. But the bad thing is that Torkoal is slower than obviously Pelipper. So rain, so Sun will go after rain. That does suck kind of. But we will lead with low kicks. That way we can just U-turn on the Torkoal or this thing. My god. Okay. I mean, I can go Treads. Treads is not taking a hit from any of these other mons. His Volt Switch does get clicked. And I will just go for Rocks. Because why not? Tusk does come out. It's basically here to spin. Because they don't want Rocks up on their side, obviously. And neither do I. But that's fine by me. Because I can just U-turn. I mean, there's no way you stay in here, obviously. There he goes, Torkoal. I mean, he does not have any switches to Draco Meteor. I might just click it, you know. I am gonna click it. There is no switches to Draco Meteor. And it might. And I think it OHKOs everything on his team. I do have the Weather Ball as well. So I can basically throw off a fire attack. But yeah, Draco Meteor definitely picks up a kill here. Because I'm Specs. Haven't seen that many walking wakes around. It's the first walking wake I've seen in quite a while. It does go Venusaur. I think it will get OHKO'd. Yep, I don't think the crit mattered. This is Specs, Modest. Walking Wake does come out. Okay, yeah, this thing is a big threat. A huge threat. I think it might just click the Dragon type move as well. If it does, Pelipper just gets smoked completely. I could also switch my Pelipper to Spidef because I have a Toxicroak that is defensive. I think I might have to do that. But we can just sack Toxicroak here because it's not doing much this game anyways. I mean, it could. So he does go for that. I'm pretty sure he's Specs. Like, he has to be Specs. I will go Pelly here. Take that off. As he goes Torkoal again. I will just go back out into Pelipper. As Torkoal turns Terra Ghost. So he has exhausted his Terra already, which is super good for us. And I can just U-turn. Raging Bolt comes out. Now I can go Iron Treads. And I think go for rocks. Yeah. Great Tusk does come out, but that just means we can go Kingdra and get another kill. Yup. Now we get another kill with Draco Meteor. As he sacks the Torkoal? Right, so we win the Weather War. Okay. I think I'm pretty sure the Walking Wake is specs this game. It has to be, I mean, right? I mean, you definitely get the Weather Wall, I know that for sure. It's not faster than me, I'm pretty sure. Do I just sack my Pelipper here? I could, honestly. Or I could go Treads. I think I'm gonna go Treads first. Why not? Okay. He is Choice Specs. Choice Specs the hell out. We will go low kicks. And just U-turn. Out into Pelipper. We can select the Pelipper now, I think. It's okay. The Photosynthesis does wear off, it still kills us, which just tells you how strong this thing is. And that in a bad spot with the Raging Bolt. How much did my U-turn do? Did 46, so we'll just go back into you and just U-turn for the kill. Here goes Tusk. Water Dragon is a pretty annoying typing. Quad resists to water. Do I Ice Beam? Nah, I don't Ice Beam here. I think I Draco. Yeah. Just Draco Meteor. You come out again. So with Scarf, does it outspeed Kingdra? 348, so that means 174. 52. 22. No, Kingdra is still faster. I think Draco Meteor still kills this thing. It indeed does, so that's pretty good. Because we now have the numbers advantage versus him. Or maybe he was just trying to sack it for his Cerulege. That is also a possibility. But as long as we have low kick as a last mon, we can always first impression. Okay, he goes U. Just fine. I think at this point Barraskewda will just win. He is gonna get Thunderclap, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't. Okay, so I think it's over at this point. because here the exhausted is Terra. I think the best bet is going out into Barracuda straight away. Because he will go for that, obviously. Yeah, I just flipped turn. No, no, not flip turn. Aqua Jet. Because I don't know, maybe Shadow Sting just closed me, right? He's obviously sashed. Weak armor. Goes to Poltergeist. So he's not Life Orb. I think Kingdra lives. I'll just go for Weather Ball. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's faster than Kingdra now. Right. I think first impression will win us the game at this point. Yup. Nice. So that got pretty tight in the end, but that's what happens with Weather Wars. But we did come out on top. So let's find the next game. Okay, so we are back with the next game, and I have actually changed the Pelipper to Terra Grass. Just cause so that we have a basically a grass resist on the team, a stronger one, especially versus like special mons, and will also come in handy versus like electric moves. And we do see a Hitmonlee, which is a mon you don't see very often. But okay, so ceaseless guy is there. It's just so annoying. But I think Pelipper is just all around great lead. Samurott does come out. I think I just U-turn no matter what. Ceaseless does get clicked. And he's not banded. He's definitely max speed though, right? So I think I just go low kicks and first impression it. I mean, nothing wants to come in on this first impression. That is going to take a lot. Takes nearly half. Wow. Okay, so this one is a problem, like for sure. But I just need to basically get my Barracuda or Kingdra in for free. Does Toxic Rope do much this game? Not sure. I could just sag the Toxic Rock here. But I think it might be good versus a Dragonite. I'm gonna go Treads. Even if it dies, it's fine. As he goes for Calm Mind. So he is definitely going to be Vacuum Wave on this. We will go for the Earthquake no matter what though. As he Moon Blasts. Okay. So we just get rid of it. I don't know why he Moon Blasted. This thing comes out, which is annoying. I could just get a Brox, you know. Because I don't know, maybe the Hitmonlee is what do you call it? Sashed. He might just go for the what do you call it? Aqua Jet here, which would be pretty annoying. But I think I'm gonna get a Brox. As he's choice Scarfed. Which is not something I was expecting at all. For sure. But it is fine. Plus we can go Toxic Rope for free here pretty much. And just throw off a knockoff. As he goes Golden Go. And we knock off, we basically burst that thing's balloon. It's pretty nice, all things considered. But this one is also like, I don't really switch that well into it. But I think I'm gonna go Kindra once because it does take one of anything it wants to go for. Yeah, it definitely easily takes that. And we can throw off a really strong Surf here. Or, I mean, Weather Ball. Does he just sack it? Is it sashed? It's not sashed, so he just sacks the Hitmonlee. And I guess we'll never get to know what it does, and he just forfeits it well. So another win for us. Where are we on the ladder now? We are nearly 1400s. So let's find the next game and end it, and basically in 1400s, hopefully. Okay, so we are back with the next game, and we do see that Ogre Pawn Wellspring. Okay, so but he does not have any weather on his side, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna start off with Pelipper as usual. He might just go into, he goes Empoleon. I don't think Empoleon does anything that can knock me out. So I think it's just here for the rocks. I'm gonna U-turn. Why the hell am I faster? We're running no speed. That's pretty annoying. But we will go Toxic Rock because it does go for rocks. Just not the best for us. We will knock off as Moltres comes out. Okay. So this is pretty good. We do get flame bodied, burned, which sucks, right? But one thing we can do is just go into treads. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Iron Treads here. As he just U-turns out. Toxic Rock getting burned is not the best at all. Because our attack power is basically gone now. We only had Drain Punch, which only does so much even without getting burned. First Luna comes out. Obviously it's that. I think I just rapid spin these rocks away, honestly. Or not. That's pretty annoying mon there. Pokemon Wellspring for any rain team. Facade is also like super bad for us. I'm gonna we definitely want rocks out. That is for sure. As he goes for Headlong. You always click Facade. I don't know why you clicked Headlong there. It's not the best play. But you know what we will do? We will go Parascuda and we will go for Liquidation. I don't care if he goes Ogre Pawn. As Moltres, come on, please don't burn. You already burned one Mon. Okay, nice. We don't get burned. And our fighting type moves are pretty free into him, right? We can just click Close Combat because Espeon's defense is not the greatest. Iron Hands comes out. We will go Toxic Rock on it every time. Whoa, is it? What? Okay. I mean, our ground type is gone, so Volt Switch is pretty free. Espeon comes out. Against you, should go so Dazzling Gleam. It's pretty bad. But I think I have to go low kicks. Oh, we barely live. Okay, wow. That is insane. We live on 1 HP. We will go for first impression. And it's going to hurt anything that wants to come in a lot. It does have to it basically, but this thing having rocks, it's pretty annoying. That means that you are dead. I should have U-turned, but I didn't expect him to switch. I think he might have just sacked that thing. But it is fine, honestly. I will go Pally. Because we will save it as a sack, obviously, now. It sucks that Pelipper lost Defog. I don't know why, man. Just give this mon its Defog back. Come on. We will U-turn here. We're faster than this thing, which is so annoying. Okay, so he goes into that. And I think I go Barraskewda no matter what. I could go for liquidation once. I don't think. Yeah, I think he stays in here. I don't think you ever go Ogre Pawn. Screw it, I'm gonna liquidation. Ah, that is annoying. We do have a Toxic Rogue, which does always take this thing on. Even if he decides to U-turn, I can then just sack my low kicks. This is gonna be a pretty tight game. He does go for U-turn. Does take the helmet chip. Any chip on this is good for close combat sweep. Espion comes out. And here we will sack low kicks. Low kicks does go down. Psychic, let's click there. I will go Barraskewda. And I'm gonna close combat now. Go out into Ogre Pawn. I know you want to. Come on. I have to make this play because we don't have any more sacks. I don't think Espion dies from 68 because it is just not stab. And 600 attack. I mean 560 attack is pretty strong, but and Espion's defense is pretty weak. But I don't think it all goes from 68. I mean, if I was fighting, then maybe. Our opponent is thinking. He does go Iron Hands, which does not take half. And yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot here. Like a really bad spot. We will go Kingdra though. I don't know what item this thing is, right? Just go for Volt Switch. Could Terra my Pelipper as well. Honestly, Terra Grass Pelipper isn't the worst mon here. But the fact that I'm a mon down and he has 5F4 might be my undoing this game, sadly. I might just Draco. Nah. I am gonna flip turn. He ends up staying in. He will go Toxic Rogue. What does he go for? Flash Cannon. Well, that does a lot. That is way too much. This might be an L. Espion comes out. Psychic definitely fries me. There's no point in keeping Toxic Rogue anymore, obviously. And Ogre Pawn Wellspring is annoying to break for this team, obviously. He tricks. He was Choice Scarf. I did not know that at all. I'm still not faster than this thing though. He will just go for knockoff, because why not? I had no idea it was scarfed. I mean, I have to just go Barraskewda and hope this kills. It probably doesn't, obviously. Yeah, it barely misses out on the KO, which is sad, and that's an L. So yeah, we'll be back with the next game. It sucks. Alright, so we're back with the next game, and we see some fat mons on the other team. The fact that we have the Petulant here definitely means the Aloe is Assault Vest. But he does have a Tinkerton as well. Okay. Definitely go Pelipper. We think he starts off with his Tinkerton. No, he starts off with his Alomomola. And I'm just gonna knock off. Like, get this thing's Assault Vest out of the way. Brilliant. I am faster, which sucks, honestly. But we will just U-turn, I think, here. Yeah, I'm just gonna U-turn into Toxic Rogue in case he wants to flip turn, which he won't be able to. Exactly. We can just knock again. I'm just gonna knock again. As he goes Petulant. We knock off its Helmet. Really good. What's this? Pecha? What does it go for here? I'm not sure, right? And I think I just go Treads. Is he parting shots? Okay. Great, Tusk comes out. We'll go right back out into Pelipper. Hoping it doesn't head smash me. Goes for Headlong, completely fine. Because we can just... I can just Hurricane here, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna Hurricane. He definitely goes Aloe, just fine. But the fact that Alomomola is not Fizz Dive is pretty good for us. We can just U-turn. As Pecha comes out. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna go Treads and get up Rocks. As he clicks Recover, which is nice. Not bad at all for us. I am just gonna Earthquake for damage. Tinkerton probably on a balloon. It is. But we can just Ice Spinner and break this thing's balloon. Right, so the balloon is gone. He pickpockets my, obviously, that. Okay. Sure. I mean, where'd my connection go? What? What the hell? Okay, it's back now. I will definitely go Pelipper here. Because he goes for his own rocks here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And I can just U-turn, honestly. Hollow comes back out. It's completely fine by me. We'll go back out into Treads. I would attempt to Rapid Spin, as he does indeed allow me to remove the rocks. Flip turn will hurt a lot, but you basically get rid of their rocks, which is really good for our low kicks. So it does not take 25 every time it comes in. His tusk comes out basically now. I think he wants to spin as well. Mm, I will Ice Spinner. Damage this thing. He just knocks me out, which is fine because now we can finally get in Barraskewda and start basically breaking this team down. Just liquidation. Alo definitely gets 2-hit KO'd because it's not Fizz Def. I mean, nearly. My god. I have to Terra. Yeah, just KO this thing. Just get it out of the way, basically. Because Terra Water Barraskewda, it doesn't matter if the opponent resists it or not. Especially because I have rocks up. Veteran definitely is it 100? I don't think it dies now. Yeah, it does not die. Definitely from 100, it definitely does not die. But I will go Toxicroak. As you recover is pretty weird. Why would you go for that over anything? I'm just gonna Encore. Yeah, keep doing that. And I am just gonna go low kicks. Tinkerton comes out. I mean, I can't go for basically spin the rocks away anymore. But U-turn is gonna hurt this thing. It is max speed. I think they all run max speed and max defense. Basically, that's the whole TLDR. We will go Pelly. And just U-turn. I mean, Gikaton will hurt, don't get me wrong. I think I might add Roost instead of, knockoff, because we already have Amon with knockoff. So yeah. I just go Kingdra here. Kingdra's pretty free, everything, all things considered, just Weather Ball. Get the patch out of the way. And I think whoever comes in, I'm just gonna Weather Ball. You come in, I'm just gonna go Toxicroak, I think, right? Weather Ball will basically destroy this thing. I might just go for it, Because it hit 525, even if he wants to Terrestrialize and get the speed boost. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it. If it's Scarf, it's faster. It's not Scarf. We basically almost kill it, but his Terra is now gone. So that means my Barraskewda just wins. And that's basically what I wanted. Him to exhaust his Terra. Because now everything dies to liquidation. I don't know how much High Dragon takes. But it won't be here around for much, right? Yeah. I think 2-3 rock switch-ins and it will be done for. Tusk is also not at full health, which means even close combat will 2-hit KO it. I'm gonna go Toxicroak and just sack it at this point. Yes, it does click that. And here I will obviously go low kicks. Just first impression. Tusk is going to take a lot. And at this point, close combat wins. Yep. We're just gonna sack it at this point. I mean, he does not wanna go for it. It's fine. So I will just go out into Pelipper and just keep my first impression. Even though I don't need it. Not anymore, basically. Yeah, and at this point, close combat wins. Yup. as I mean, the Pelipper still lives, but I do want to sack it. I'm just gonna click U-turn. Still does not kill. Pelipper, I mean, defensive Pelipper is really bulky, but now we just win with close combat. And that should be the game. I mean, at this point, even first impression wins. I don't think Ogrephone does not get any priority, I'm pretty sure. And that's game, set, match. I mean, I think we miss out on the 1400s because we lost the last game, unfortunately. But we're at 1380 basically, almost 1400s. Because I think I will cut the video here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And do like and leave a comment, subscribe as well. On basically comment on what you guys want to see next, or any specific mon you guys want to see featured, or want to see me play any specific tier. I will do it. Yeah, until next time, bye.